This is Skip with the Best Damn Movie Show. I just saw The Theory of Everything. Last night, I saw BirdMan. This week, on the Best Damn Movie Show, I'm going to do reviews of Interstellar, Big Hero 6, Whiplash, all the movie news that came out this week, and more.
He's a very good actor.
Stay tuned, and you'll get to see a lot.
Fucking pillow. Fucking phone. Get that pillow out of there. Get that pillow out of there! Welcome to the show! The Best Damn Movie Show! I'm host Vincent Spada, and this is my co-host, a man that sits in the fourth row, reads in the fourth row. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Sits in the fourth row, from the fourth row. Dan Skip out.
How you doing this evening? We had a good week, huh?
We had a fantastic super duper cuppa duper week. Yes, we did. From our experience at I call it the Nose Up Club.
The Nose Up Club.
You know what I'm talking about. The Nose Up Club.
Snobs. We got some snobs that we know.
No.
Oh, okay.
The Enzion, the Nose Up Club.
Oh yeah, well yeah.
So we went to go see BirdMan at the Enzion, which was kind of weird. They had it at the Enzion, but if you're not familiar with the Enzion, there's a place called the Enzion in Maitland, Florida, and it's a local theater, a little different than like your AMC, Audio Artist, your Regal. It's an independent film theater that they go off of donations to keep it running, but they charge for tickets. So it's like what I mean by donations is like if you wanted to do like a sponsorship with them or they wanted to sponsor you, they don't pay you. They pretty much give you benefits like to be a member in the club, it's $100 and things like that. But I just tell you what, though, I don't know if I want to be a part of that Nose Up Club. Only for the fact is that every time I was sitting there or going like this or doing something that I enjoyed, it made me comfortable, I had somebody go, "Hey, can you put your arm down? Hey, can you pull your pants up? Hey, can you stop smelling your socks?" That's what I felt like.
I saw somebody, a woman coming up behind you and telling you to do this, do that, or whatever.
I mean, the next time it was going to happen, I was going to throw my popcorn at it and go, "Hey, relax." Okay?
Well, that's the reason why we got where we got, because we don't want to have to look over somebody.
Yeah.
We got the catbird seat where you got right on the rail. We had the best seat in the house. And people had to look around us.
Yep. So, at the Nose Up Club, we saw BirdMan. Let's get into a review of BirdMan. This one's starring Michael Keaton. Who else am I missing?
Zach Galifianakis, Naomi Watts, Emma Stone, Edward Norton, Amy Ryan. I mean, just a who's who. What a great cast by
You know what?
Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu.
I actually forgot that. Since Zach Galifianakis played such a good role, I really didn't even know it was him.
Well, he just had gone through a drastic weight loss over the last 6 months or something like that, a year. So he did look like he wasn't himself in a way, and he was kind of playing serious a little bit.
He was in a skinny suit.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm Zach Galifianakis.
Funny and out there kind of comedy. He was kind of a serious guy, the straight guy a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He had a couple moments, but he was kind of the straight guy.
I've never seen him cry, and he cried on camera.
Yeah,
so, what big crybaby? You're a crybaby.
He's really good about giving his emotions in movies. I'll give him that.
I never thought I would see Michael Keaton's junk that close to my face. I really did not think that.
Yeah, if you like Michael Keaton and his tighty whities, you're going to get a lot of that in BirdMan. He's basically in his tighty whities a lot.
And if you like old wrinkly balls, you're going to get that a lot
too. There was a great scene. I'll give it a whole. He gets locked out of the theater. They're filming him
they're recording they're doing a play. Let's say they're doing a play in this theater in New York on Broadway, and he gets locked out of the theater, and it just is one of the best scenes in the entire movie, right?
I wish I had my tighty whities on because I do a reenactment.
Yeah, we don't want to see you in your tighty whities. I mean, I'm gonna have to put a wall up between us if you do that.
Oh no! But no. Birdman, and the story goes is it's actually about I actually found out I thought it was about Michael Keaton's career, but what it's about is it's about how Michael Keaton's career lived behind a mask of Birdman, which in reality it's Batman. But I was actually watching a interview with Edward Norton a couple days ago, and Edward Norton says the way that what was the director's name?
Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu.
Whatever that Spanish guy's name is. He was saying that he wanted the movie to be to where anybody in any field can relate to it, to where they hit a brick wall and they say, "What am I doing? How can I get back on track?"
Yeah, it's like a psychological story in a lot of ways. How you get your career back after being typecast as one specific character. And Michael Keaton, of all people, can relate to this because he played Batman. And he was typecast. His career went in the toilet after Batman. In the 80s, he had a great career. And then after that, he turned down Batman Forever, and his career went in the toilet. Yeah, he's in 3 movies this year, but he's kind of been clawing his way back. Michael Keaton, RoboCop, Need for Speed, and Birdman.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I feel like he played a great part in Need for Speed.
Wasn't he really good in Need for Speed?
I don't know about RoboCop.
He was the villain in RoboCop.
Yeah, I don't know about RoboCop. You know what? I'm going to tell you what, folks. If you've watched our show over and over again, you're going to know that the movie that I did not like this year that I thought was going to be good was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a bomb. I thought it was a bomb. But I got to say that I'm going to rewatch this weekend Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and RoboCop, and I'm going to reevaluate them to see what you know what. Before I go on, I want to
finish talking about Birdman.
And no, I am. So Birdman, I'm going to give Birdman I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10. That's heavy praise from Mr. Vinny over here. I'm going to give it a big C. Based on the performances, I really thought the acting in this movie by everybody. I mean, it didn't matter who popped up on the screen in this movie. They gave a great performance. And I think you get multiple Oscar nominations from Birdman.
And I'm going to give...
Michael Keaton, Emma Stone. I mean, really great performances. And I love the story. I love that I think there's a lot of actors that go through this, and I really enjoyed the story a lot.
I'm going to give Michael Keaton's Tidy Whities a 2 thumbs up. And if his Tidy Whities don't get nominated for an Oscar, I don't know what does.
And just because the movie's called Birdman, don't expect to see Birdman a lot. It's not about Birdman. Boy, we're talking to some people about the movie, and people are like, "Oh, I was disappointed. I wanted to see Birdman." It's not about Birdman. It's a metaphor using Birdman as a means to an end.
You're right. It's not about Birdman. It's not about Birdman at all. It's not about Birdman. It's not.
Oh, here we go.
It's not about Birdman. It's about, folks, who's under the mask and who's behind the mask.
Basically, he's right. He didn't have to go to those lengths, but that's what he's right. And you got your hat on backwards, by the way, too. All right, there you go, Freddie.
I'm still living Halloween. I still can't believe Halloween's over.
But, yeah, that's it. That's
Birdman in a nutshell, right there. In a nutshell.
That was the only place in town that had Birdman, so...
Now, that's the only place that's going to have Birdman?
Yes.
So, if you want to check out Birdman, comes out tomorrow, or actually came out tonight?
Friday,
comes
on
out,
the 7th.
Comes out Friday on the 7th, and it's only playing at the Enzion. So, check your local listings at the Enzion. Google Enzion Theater, and you'll find all the times there. We saw that on...
Tuesday.
We'll have a review about that later on in the show. Also, on Wednesday, we saw Theory of Everything about Stephen Hawking's. We have a review about that one. Thursday, Skip. I actually skipped out on this one. You know, I was feeling under the weather. I had some other things I had to take care of. Plus, you know, me, the full-time producer, editor, director, runner, pants down man. Oh, sorry, hold on a minute. That's not it. But everything else that I do on the show, I had to figure out this new program that I'm using to edit all this. And I took the time out tonight to maybe look at some things and read about it. So if this clip right here or this whole entire show looks good, moi is the one that did it.
That's the man right there.
Hello.
That's the man right there. So yeah, I know you do a lot for the show. I'm more or less the guy that goes to see the movies, and he's more or less the guy that does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and I appreciate him for doing that because that's why you guys get such professional videos every week.
And tonight on Thursday night he went to go see Big Hero 6, and he followed it up with a special screening of Interstellar. I stayed home and I watched The Most Wanted Man, one of the last
Philip
Seymour Hoffman movies. I'll get to that review. Plus, I have a review of Ouija I went to go see on Sunday. All that and more right here on the Best Day Movie Show. But let's throw it to the guys. Vinny and Skip over at the AMC, and they're going to give us a review of Theory of Everything. So take it away, guys. Hey, I'm Vincent.
And I'm Skip.
And watching the Best Day Movie Show right here on YouTube.com. We just went to go see Theory of Everything.
And this movie stars Eddie Redmayne as Stephen Hawking, a scientist who discovered the theory of the galaxy.
Now, I really didn't know anything about Stephen Hawking at all. I didn't know that Stephen Hawking was even a professor or, you know, he writes books or anything. But I know the man's smart. I know that he had a lot of knowledge that he put to his brain on paper, even though he had motor
ALS.
ALS.
Lou Gehrig's disease. He wrote a book about the theory of the world and the galaxy as we know it, called A Brief History of the Galaxy, and he did this all having ALS, and he used the computer to talk, and he is one of the world's most renowned scientists when it comes to the galaxy and planets and black holes and stuff like that.
He's still alive, which I didn't know. And we and Skip were just talking to him a minute ago, and he actually was on an episode of The Big Bang Theory, last year or this year?
Yeah, last year he was in The Big Bang Theory, so it's interesting that he's on a show called The Big Bang Theory, and he basically discovered that The Big Bang Theory exists.
All right, Skip, what are you going to give this film?
Oh, this is a 10 for me. I mean, a big see it, every see it that you can think of.
And I'm going to give this movie, I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 for me. And Skip's going to give it a big see it. And that's all for us. Make sure you check us on the couch on thebestmovieshow.com. We'll be right back. You're watching The Best Movie Show on YouTube.com.